Good morning everyone, Ian from DIY Home and Gardening, 23rd of July, day off, starting to rain obviously, and I'm sat in front of that lovely red Alstroemeria, Summer Lovely. So, thought I'd do a video on Alstroemerias, what they are and how to deadhead them. So let's turn the camera around and have a look. So as you can see, it's a lovely red variety, pretty new to the UK to be honest. I got given it last year by Thompson and Morgan, new to their collection if you like, and as you can see, vivid red in colour, which is pretty unusual for Alstroemeria. New shoots coming through down there, spent flowers there. So it definitely needs a little bit of tidying up. But I thought, whilst it's in that condition, and some of my others are in that condition, I'll do a bit of a video for you on Alstroemerias, how to look after them, and I suppose what they are. So we've got Summer Lovely there, Summer Breeze there, and we'll go and find Indian Summer. Right, here we are. So Indian Summer Alstroemeria, full of flower, but also plenty gone over. Alstroemeria also called Peruvian lily or Inca lily, basically from where they are originating from, South America. So that tells you something about them. Nice sunny position, free draining soil. They will actually grow in a part shade position, but they won't produce a lot of flower. So what I would suggest, if you've got a nice sunny position, fantastic, grow them there. If you've got something where you're planting and it's going to provide a little bit of shade to the base, which creates that semi-shade position for the base, that's going to work really well so long as the top's getting plenty of sunshine. They want to be kept on the moist side, but as I say, free draining. Don't want to sit wet. Certainly don't want to sit wet over winter. Now, where I am in the UK, Essex, we're classed as zone 8, and so they are hardy in this area. Hardiness really, I think, is sort of zone 7 to 10, but here, I mean, we get a brief spell down to sort of a -10. We had a -12 a couple of years ago, and they will survive. I've got to say, they do much better planted in the ground than they do when they're in containers at that sort of temperature. So growing wise, yeah, keep them on the moist side. I tend to feed these once a fortnight. I give the whole garden a base dressing with general fertiliser in the springtime, and that is generally sufficient. Now, when it comes to getting plenty of flowers, it is a simple case of the more you pick the flower, the more you'll get, or the more you remove deadheads, the more you'll get. Generally speaking, to propagate Alstroemeria and to keep them as the same variety, then you'd lift and divide the plants. I've previously done a video on that, so I will include that within the link for you. You can grow them from seed, but what will grow from the seed won't necessarily be true to the flower from which it's come from, if it's been pollinated from different sources. Equally, if you're leaving the seed pods on, it then means that the plant is diverting its energy into seed production at the expense of producing these lovely flowers. So, easiest way to remove the seed heads and spent flowers. Now, a lot of flowers, you'd use a pair of secateurs and you take the top off, and that is how you do your deadheading. But with an Alstroemeria, you don't want to do it like that. grab your stem towards the base, pull it at an angle and pull it out, and you're removing the whole stem. And so when we're doing our deadheading or dead shooting, you're pulling these whole stems out, and that is going to encourage further growth from the base down there. So we're whipping these ones out. Equally, when you got spindly growth like this, now this can occur for a number of reasons, can and generally does occur when it goes too hot for the plants. So again, spindly growth, it won't carry any flower, so we'll whip all of that out as well, and that's just going to promote some really good strong stems that are then going to hold some flower for you. So let's pull these out and I'll show you the finished plant. So we've got all of that lot out of the plant, all pulled. There's only a few with a little bit of colour left on, and actually if you wanted to put that in a vase, then they would still last probably another few days. Incidentally, if you got a vase of these, then you'll get probably a couple of weeks worth of flower out of a vase. And so that is the entire plant all cleaned up, and that's going to produce absolutely stacks more flower right through to about October time. So yeah, it's as easy as that. Let's go and do the others. So this is Summer Breeze, and you can see again we got some of these spindly stems, and down there is the fresh growth coming, and that will bulk up quite nicely. There's some additional there as well, and so plenty of moisture but free draining, and they just make such amazing plants. But it is very important to keep on top of this, and so normally I wouldn't have this amount of dead in there, but I'd purposely left it to enable me to do the video. Now this is a juvenile plant, so I need to be a little bit more careful. When it was gifted to me, it was only a pot about so big, and this is only its first year in that pot. You can see it's starting to clump up quite nicely, and that's going to be a phenomenal variety, I think. So that's it, that's video done. All about Alstroemeria and how to deadhead them. It is worth mentioning that they can be poisonous to animals or to humans if you decided to eat them. But yeah, video done, caring for Alstroemeria. So if you've got any questions, then obviously please send them to me. Do my best to answer them for you. If you like what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that reminder button so don't miss out on the future videos. And always say it, but it's so true, just enjoy yourself, have fun. Perhaps try planting something different variety of Alstroemeria perhaps. So till next time, bye for now.